Information I received earlier say Wallman's son and two other men were held, I believe in a Newport area. The person wasn't clear on the air, but the person works in the Newport area, so I assume say Newport a thief goat. So I them 3 Monday. Well, Wallman's son and them 2 Monday. So if anybody have anything on any of them, just link up Newport.
People. Say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. It seems as if these young youths in a Jamaica, them have me no like work, my lightis. It seems as if the goat thief, predial thief, them a play a cat and mouse game with the POL and more the farmers. If you look at your screen, you see these 3 young youths that are shown right there. This one in the back of the vehicle, and then this one in a color jackets, a hold him head like him dip on him phone, and then this one a peep through the side of the vehicle like cabby with him hands out. If you notice in a couple of the pictures, you see them put one of them in the back of the Jeep with the goats. And people, that might be a good idea. Let them know how the goat feel when them take the goat them and tie them up, tie them and fling them in the back of the Jeep, in the back of the car. Tie them up same way, tie them same way. And most significantly, just like them thief the people them goats and then bust them throats, do the same thing to them. There is no sorts of reasons why any of these youths should end up wasting taxpayers' money, should end up going to court, wasting the POL Jeep to carry them back and forth to courts, make the judge have some sorts of sympathy. People should treat them just like the goats, rope them up and bust them, choke them up. Simple as that. Simple arithmetic, simple mathematics, whatever is understood does not need to be explained. Tarzan and Jane, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if the SANGSTER International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James yesterday was a circus. And this was because of some sorts of disturbance that took place with a tourist of the WHITE type. She was there with her next lady. Don't know if she and the next lady in a some sorts of relationship. However, it seems as if there was some sorts of dispute between this other lady and the WHITE lady. For some sorts of reason, that lady took off her clothes, so pretty much she was in the news, in the news too. With the exception, I think she had on some sorts of bra. So the people in the airport were trying to restrain her, meaning security and specifically the POL. And while they were trying to do that, it seems as if she had an outburst of strength. Don't know if she's on some sorts of steroids, some sorts of PCP, some sorts of Molly, some sorts of drugs, that is like some sorts of kryptonite. Don't know why she chose the airport for that spectacle. So anyways, she was there in the nude, and make up peer nice, acting wild, acting boisterous. POL try to restrain her, she a hold on pan her front. POL have to step off, then she try grab on pan the POL little teely. So the POL try to defend him little teely because he must say, me no want be the laughing stock on social media in the news in the real life. So therefore, he was doing his job. Truth be told, he was professional. So they tried to restrain him, actually hold her, kind of kick where her foot them and she drop on him, kind of handcuff her, restrain her behind her back. However, all this time, she was still making up a whole bunch of noise. Now people, when I look at that, and yes, I am sure that these POL are not trained or expecting any sorts of situation like that, especially in the airport. So therefore, they were pretty much caught off guard, which they should not be. I think that you need some sorts of expert team whenever any sorts of situation like this arise, then pop up on the scene ASAP. So they eventually restrain her. Well, based on the 3-minute and 8-second videos that I saw, she was still making a whole bunch of noise. Now people, when we look at situation like this, we have to ask the question, what would happen if you and I, be in BLACK Jamaican, was acting like that in a boisterous manner? Would we still be handled with kids' glove? And people, you have to understand different circumstances, different action. But me just say, I know that had this been somebody that was BLACK, then we done pretty much get slammed down, locked up, cuffed up, hog-tied up. Don't know, maybe that officer would have treated the situation different, just like he did with the WHITE lady. Even better, had this happened overseas and you and I be in BLACK acting like that in a Miami International Airport, LaGuardia Airport, New York, Atlanta, any one of these airports, do we think that they would have handled us with kids' glove? People, at the end of the day, like me say, me don't know what happened. Maybe this lady had some sorts of mental breakdown. Based on the information, it is said that she is a professional lady. She is a dentist. Career path, she is a dentist, professional dentist, allegedly. So people, we have to ask the question, what could have caused her to flip or lick her chip? Maybe she gets some COCKY. Maybe she under some sorts of DRUGS. Maybe they gave her some sorts of season spliff that caused her brain to be imbalanced. People, me not really know. All I know that these American people, they are experimental and they will try this and try that. Anything for a good time. So therefore, they might have come out of their elements. And sometimes when you come out of your element, your safe space, your body and your brain can't handle it and you lick your chip. People don't know exactly what transpired. However, it is said that she was taken to the closest hospital under some sorts of psychological evaluation and her family was contacted. Hopefully she can get to her normal self and hopefully she is not permanently crazy. Cuckoo, flyer lit, point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is a very bad situation when somebody lose their life and when you ask, what make him lose him life? What him do? He mix up? And people tell you say the motive is the pums. Him lose him life over some sorts of woman, whether that woman belong to him or that woman is somebody else's woman that was cheating with him and the boyfriend getting at them feelings. That is a fact about a young man. Well, not a young man because him born 1975. That means that him about 48 or so. His name is Mr. Simpson, known as Gary in the streets. It is said that he worked at the RIU Hotel in a Negril, that is. However, a day or so ago, he left work. He works as a top chef in the hotel. He left work and he was waiting for his girlfriend outside in his own vehicle. Based on information, he told some people that some people are preem, so therefore he have to change the color of his vehicle. So he changed the color of his vehicle. However, it seems as if the people have some sorts of inside source. It is said that when he stepped out of the vehicle, some people rolled upon him, gave him 3 pieces, mostly in the crown. Very, very bad for his health. He was pretty much gone on the spots. Rushed him to the place of recovery. However, there was to be no sorts of recovery. So here is a history about this man. Based on some source that I have overseas, it is said that he had left Jamaica a couple of years ago. He was working in an establishment overseas, making good money. Somebody where him know him did pretty much a work under the table. Me not gonna get the states or the county or wherever for security reasons. The person like how him a work hard working youth, him know him job, so the person was trying to tell him say, listen, where you go back to Jamaica for? You can't stay right here, so try sort out your papers, try marry somebody something. However, he was insistent on going back to Jamaica for whatever reason. The reason was because of some sorts of woman. So it seems as if some woman at Jamaica a bad him when him there overseas and I tell him to come back home because she miss him. Rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Based on the information that I got, it is said that he is what you consider a gallus in a Jamaica. Now people, you know, say, if you have a trade, if you make money, if you can take care of yourself, you don't have to be the most handsomest individual upon Master God Earths. You will get a whole bunch of women that are not gainfully employed. Not to say that his woman or his women were not gainfully employed. Me just say, because of financial situation, the options are usually more in a Jamaica. So therefore, him left from Atlanta, come back to Jamaica because of some sorts of woman. Based on information that I also got is that he was in some sorts of conflict with some sorts of people over some sorts of woman. Me don't know if the same one were influencing to come back to Jamaica in changing vehicle. However, they knew exactly who he was. Better story is that after he left and he came back to Jamaica, he was going back up too soon for the liking of the immigration and customs in America. So therefore him come to Jamaica to get re-up, see who he came to see, get him little pumps, quota, and then him go back up. But it seems as if him a go back up too fast. When the immigration ask him, how comes you just leave and then you come back right away? The man go tell them, say, listen, me did a work whichever place me there, and them just cancel the visa and send him back from whence he came. Well, as a matter of fact, he did not get a chance to go up there. Moral of the story is this: do not get an opportunity, do not get an American visa and get a better job. The America and I work and people, I know that it is very hard. If you live in America without any sorts of paperwork, documentation, the people them can pressure your immigration, can send you back. However, if you are working in a comfortable environment and you're making way more money than you're making in a Jamaica, and people like them also say there is nothing like a peace of mind. So therefore I guess when he's in Jamaica, him feel more peaceful. Him not fear work and a hide. Him not fear worry about immigration, and mostly him a get him little touch up or get him little pumps at his earliest convenience. So therefore he left a good situation, came back to Jamaica because of some sorts of woman, in a some sorts of conflict with some sorts of people because some sorts of woman, and end up losing his life right now the place that he came back to work after leaving his job in America. People, this is a very sad state of affair. Let this be a warning for all you aspiring playboys or gals out there. Don't make any woman make you leave your comfortable situation overseas. If you're even illegal, it is for the better. You can sort out yourself, get married, rete, lele. However, he was bugging about a little skettle them where him have a Jamaica, and him come back and them same skettle they cause him to lose him life. Not to say that all of these women were skettle, but me just say, if you're in a comfortable situation, might not be the ideal situation, and you work and you make your money, don't make any woman influence if you come back to Jamaica so you lose your life. And people, that was the case as it pertains to this youth, hard-working youth born in 1975. That would make him at least 40, going to 50, 40 something year old, 48, 49 year old. Uno do the maths and make me know in the comment section. People, this is very sad. The man lose his life in front time job over some sorts of pumps. Pumps or crutches is the motive. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.